Welcome to this holy instant now. An instant to stop and remember. Remember who and what you truly are, beyond the matrix of fear, lack, and limitation. All that seems to limit you in this world is only an illusion that demands your continued belief and attention in order to have any power over you. Now is your opportunity to let go of whatever stands in the way of your complete awareness of your true and original self. Before we begin today's practice, make your intention clear in your mind. What are you letting go of that has been in the way of your freedom and fulfillment? I'm letting go of fear, doubt, unforgiveness, judgment, indecision. What are you embracing that is in alignment with your desire to awaken to your true self? I am embracing love, trust, forgiveness, innocence, peace. Take a moment to write your intention in the comments below, now or after your practice. Share them to solidify your intention in your own consciousness and in the world. And now, sit back with your spine upright. Get comfortable and take a deep, slow breath. And as you exhale, release both past and future. Release both memory and imagination, and become fully present in the now. And let's begin. Today, we integrate the next two principles of awakening into our thought system. I will there be light, and there is no will but God's. Begin now with repeating these two ideas back to back together, and contemplate their connection as you do so. I will there be light. There is no will but God's. Repeat this slowly and unhurriedly to yourself as you feel into its meaning. Do this now. I will there be light. Your will remains supreme within your consciousness. There is nothing that you experience that falls outside of your will. Every moment of what you call reality is called forth by your own will. Yes, it is not always conscious. Yes, at times it appears that you are in a world of multiple wills, various things impressing themselves upon you, intruding upon your peace and your state of well-being. And yet, just like in the dream of the night, the entirety of the dream is unfolding within your consciousness. There is no second power within this dream world. None of the characters speak on their own behalf. None of the experiences that you behold have a meaning apart from the one that you ascribe to them. Such is the experience of waking life as well. And the more we awaken to this realization that even in this world, nothing comes onto me lest I invite it in, lest I become available to it. Nothing has any power over me unless I give it that power through the meaning that I assign to it and through the meaning that I assign to my own identity. While I identify as a small and victimized separate being, I will continue to experience a big and scary world, seeking to impose its will on me, seeking to control me and use me for its own interests. This sense of identity remains a choice. It remains within the realm of your will. And the moment that you decide differently, you will experience it differently. I will there be light is the expression of your will calling for illumination, enlightenment, the realization of the truth. The opposite of light is darkness, and darkness is ignorance. In the darkness you cannot see reality, only shadows, illusions, distortions. Light represents wisdom. Light represents consciousness. I will there be light is a call to awaken. Take the next minute or so to contemplate this deeply, to feel the power of your will, to determine every meaning and every sense of identity that you experience within this dream. Do this now. I will use the power of my will today. It is not my will to grope about in darkness, fearful of shadows, afraid of things unseen and unreal. Light shall be my guide today. I will follow it where it leads me, and I will look on only what it shows me. This day, I will experience the peace of true perception. Take another minute or so now to allow these ideas to wash over you. Contemplate them and feel the power of your decision, your determination to believe in illusions or to see through them to the light beyond. Do this now. And now, let's prepare the mind for the day that is to come. Today, there will be moments where you are tempted to forget the light and to believe in the shadows, to believe in the illusions of separation, lack, and limitation, to identify yourself with something that you are not. This will inevitably produce a sense of upset. So allow your awareness now to open to the day that you anticipate you will live. Look specifically for the more difficult situations that you might encounter today. In relationship, in circumstance, in the desires that you have that may be unfulfilled, in the things you want to avoid that may come your way. As each one enters your awareness, hold it firmly in mind and say to each one before moving on to the next, "This cannot hide the light I will to see. In the light, this will look different." Continue with this application for the next minute or so. Do this now. And now, take a deep, slow, and full breath in. And as you exhale, let your mind and body relax even deeper and allow your presence to brighten and your awareness to open. As we continue with the second idea, there is no will but God's. No other power in all of creation exists. God the one infinite creator, is omnipotent, meaning God is the only power. This means that there is no second power in all the universe. There is no separate will. My will, your will, and the will of all the beings in the world are only illusions if we behold them to be separate. In fact, God's will is my will, your will, and the will of all beings in the world. It is the belief in secondary powers, the power of evil that may in some way interfere with the good, the power of lack that may in some way interfere with your abundance, or the power of limitation that may somehow hamper you in your expression of yourself. All these are mere illusions. They come as the result of perceptual error and the belief in good and evil. All that evil is pure ignorance of this one law, that God is the supreme and omnipotent power. It is the infinite one's will that moves all things in all of creation. In the very same way as your dreams of the night. In those dreams, there are no second powers. In your imagination even, here and now, when you imagine yourself arguing with another, when you imagine yourself in excruciating circumstances, it is you who wields this over yourself. It is you who argues against yourself, who puts yourself down, who invokes the feelings of guilt and shame, anger and frustration, that sense of loss and lack. It does not come by another power. There is no will but God's is the acknowledgement of the one omnipotent power in all of creation, and that is the power of love. Take the next minute or so now to contemplate this, to feel the safety that it offers you. Do this now. I am safe today because there is no will but God's. I can become afraid only when I believe there is another will. I try to attack only when I am afraid, and only when I try to attack can I believe that my eternal safety is threatened. Today I will recognize that all this has not occurred. I am safe because there is no will but God's. Take another minute or so now to allow these ideas to wash over you and to contemplate the one universal will of which you are an intrinsic part. Do this now. And now, let us prepare for the day that is to come, to rehearse mentally the application of this idea in moments where you are tempted to react negatively, tempted to react with fear, believing that your safety is threatened by a power outside and beyond yourself. Allow these moments of your day to arise in your awareness, moments where you anticipate some difficulty, some challenge, some sense of opposition. And as each one arises in your awareness, hold it firmly in mind as you say, "Let me perceive this in accordance with the will of God, and remember that there are no other powers but love." Continue with this application for the next minute or so. Do this now. And now take a deep, slow, and full breath in. And as you exhale, let go of the exercise and open your awareness to this instant of now. Become aware of the ever-present silence behind all sound, the ever-present stillness behind all movement. And for the next minute or so, listen. Listen for the voice of oneness within you. Receive its message. Just listen now. And as you approach the completion of this practice period, take another deep, slow, and full breath in. Hold it at the top, and behold the intention to integrate this practice into your thought system. And as you exhale now, relax and release and allow the integration to take place. And remember to bring these ideas with you into the rest of your day. Thank you for investing this time into your awakening and the awakening of the world. If you enjoyed and found benefit in this practice, please like the video, comment about your experience below, and share your intentions of what you are embracing and what you are letting go of this day. And subscribe to the channel to continue the journey. May you be at peace and know your true self.